Thanks all for coming, and I see a lot of familiar faces, our clients, our counterparties. Thank you all for joining in. So we're the Ascent Group. What we are is we're going to launch our product, One Constellation. And let me just go ahead and go to the next slide. Sorry. So what are we? We are actually a fund administrator. But so what we do is that we help administer funds. We also are a corporate solution. And as well as we're fintech, we have a fintech arm. We develop our own softwares, particularly for addressing a lot of the fund administration needs in the market. And as well as today, we'll be presenting our compliance softwares. For fund managers, you know it's a really big deal in the market, and the scope is ever changing. And our platform will help to address a lot of your needs. And of course, there's also the portfolio management side. As a fund manager, you understand that getting up your portfolio from all your variety of sources is a very difficult thing. And if you're starting a fund, come to us. We'll help you start it. We can bring together all the counterparties together. So let's present our One Constellation program. So basically, it is an front-end and back-end onboarding platform. And what you see right now is the front end. As an investor, you know the frustrations of getting onboarded into a traditional hedge fund, private equity fund, or a cryptocurrency fund. We aim to solve that problem for you. And basically, of course, there's the profile setup. But most importantly, when you come to our platform, you sign in. And then after that, we will clear your identity. You can use this identity to actually subscribe to all the other funds. So you don't have to re-clear the whole KYC AML process of the fund. And it's a straight-through process. Once cleared, smooth, you can invest into any other funds that's onboarded into our platforms. And for the FIs that wants to subscribe or license our platform, it's very simple for your customers to use as well. And of course, going through, we actually have a proprietary inbuilt. And as you know, if you're a corporate entity and you're subscribing onto a fund, it is terribly, really difficult. And as well, what we have built here is actually our proprietary algorithm that allows you to build your own organization charts and tell you what documents you need to subscribe onto a fund. It's a very easy process, and it will just only take you a fraction of a time as compared to going for the traditional fund administrators. All right, and of course, you guys know it's very difficult to actually subscribe via crypto into the funds itself. And over here, we have the digital wallet solution. Put in your digital wallet, and for fund managers, we help you to do the AML KYC compliance for digital screening for your wallets. Periodic risk monitoring is very, very important nowadays, and especially for wallet transactions as well. And just a couple more screenshots. So over here, if you want to basically subscribe into a fund, then it is easy. Put in the fund code, and you can come into the fund. And basically, again, a couple more screenshots of the whole process. And basically, what's important is that our platform helps investors ease your process, and as well as give a very, very easy feel for investors to come onto your fund. We also have, basically for investors, a full platform view of your holdings for all your investments into the fund. So what's here? Basically, for investors, you have your own dashboard. And basically, you can subscribe for any funds. And we're also integrated into DocuSign, so no more lengthy subscription documents to fill up. You can actually go onto our platform, simple questionnaires to fill up, integrated via DocuSign for you to sign in. So we help to revolutionize the fund administration industry and give a very easy process to what is out there. And of course, as an investor, you can view basically all your funds. You can track your funds in a much more easier manner So we come away from the traditional side, move into basically on our digital platform. And of course, investors, you can view all your reports itself on our platform. So over here, we also have basically investors are able to view all their transactions on our platform. And of course, for any of the administrators out there or the FIs, you'll be able to come in and basically, right now, basically AML KYC is becoming a very, very critical thing in the whole fund environment. Regulators are pushing down very hard, and basically MAS, which is the Money Authority of Singapore, are enforcing very strict regulations. And of course, all the regulations around the globe, all the regulators around the globe are enforcing stricter regulations on the funds. This is the anti-money laundering process and the counter-terrorist financing. We aim to simplify this solution for you. And basically, our back-end portal, we will actually basically all your investors will be screen automated. And of course, we have the APIs to all the top screening providers in the market. And basically, automated screening process, risk assessments generated for you so that you can comply with the necessary compliance standards that is given by the regulators. We administer funds around the globe. And of course, this gives you a foolproof solution to your funds. We also basically have other functions that helps you track and monitor documentation collections. And these are just some of the functions. And of course, your ongoing due diligence. What it is, basically, it will help you screen on a daily, weekly basis of your investors. And of course, for those FIs that want to license our platform, you'll be able to have a very automated process, less manpower, no need to hire too much, and have our platform do all the necessary compliance work for your financial institutions and your funds. We also have the periodic risk review. So the periodic risk review, what it is actually another AML CFT guidelines that is really enforced by regulators out there. And basically what we have an instant tracker, and the periodic risk review, what it is, we will actually track the documentations. The system will track the documentations and then will trigger you to re-review the documentations at a certain time point. We also have the transaction monitoring, which is, again, a very critical factor nowadays. So we have an automated real-time transaction monitoring for any investors coming into your fund. And of course, going on to the next step, this is more for basically FIs. Now, one of the critical issues when you are a financial institution is that you don't have full overview of your portfolio. And it gets even harder when it comes to crypto portfolios. A lot of disjointed systems that you have to subscribe for. We offer one-stop solutions to actually try to put together all the components, whether it's crypto, traditional products, or private equity. Over here, we have a capitalization table, just for example, and you'll be able to view all your private equity portfolio. The neat thing about our solution is that basically you can go inside, push basically your investee companies to fill up the details, your directors, UBO. Again, it's integrated. One Constellation is integrated as a compliance solution for your portfolio. So you'll be able to screen basically the investee companies, the directors of the investee companies, and as well as the investors in the investee companies. And you'll know whether it's fraudulent or any red flag indicators with our portal. And of course, many of you are basically in crypto trading. And we have a fully integrated solution from CeFi, DeFi, and as well, many of you have big portfolios of SaaS and NFTs. We try to integrate everything together. Our CeFi reporting, 48 data time points for you to view hourly P&L for your funds or your portfolio. we are able to deploy basically our algorithms for any high-frequency tradings that you do, and we'll be able to report it. It's really difficult nowadays to find a proper system or a fund administrator to help you do the needs. And we actually basically help to integrate all your portfolios together. And again, it is quite difficult to get one, because we are an accounting firm. We specialize very, very heavily into accounting standards and compliance. And we'll be able to give you basically reports that not only you can use to view basically your basic indicators, but for taxation, really, really critical. We'll be able to decipher your long-term and short-term capital gain tax. And of course, this is scalable for high-frequency trading funds as well. We have also the DeFi reporting. Lots of solutions out there, but what our system does, we put it all together so it's easier for you as well. And we also give you fund administrators quality reports. Very difficult to get out there, these kind of reportings. So we're one of the very first solution providers to actually try to push this out. Also, SAFs. You could have hundreds of these. Normally, the allocations are so small that you can go into hundreds of these. And what we actually provide is basically you can monitor your cash flows, your crypto cash flows for your SAFs. And at least you can have a tracker of what you're investing. We'll bring it all together for you to actually visualize, and you'll be able to zoom into each SAF in our platform. NFTs, I'm sure all of you have really big NFT portfolios, maybe some of you. Will be able also to track your NFTs. Again, bringing together all information into one portal. And basically, tax reporting, really critical. We solved one of the fundamental issues that is really prevalent in the crypto accounting industry. We'll be able to basically pass you all your, we are able to compute your taxation for you and provide you the necessary reports for your funds and financial institutions. So we're Ascent Group. We actually manage over 600 funds. We are actually in 11 locations. Basically, the whole of APAC region, we have a very strong presence. Dubai, Abu Dhabi in the Middle East, as well as in the States, which we're going to launch 3 offices in San Francisco, New York, and Chicago. So that's about us. We are a fund administrator. Come talk to us at P19. If you want to start up a fund, we're the guys to talk to. That's my contact, my name, and my Telegram. You can add it. It's CALN29. Come have a chat with us at P19, and we hope to see you soon. So this is our product, and thanks everybody for actually coming by.